Welcome back, everyone. It is NewMutator bringing you these wonderfully unique shoutcasts. At least I hope they are to you. It is the Myth World Cup 2012, and what a week it is. It is the double elimination week 3, and this is the first week we're going to have some teams eliminated from our tournament. So one of these teams is going to move on in the bottom bracket. The other team is going to be eliminated, and it very well could be in this game that that occurs. Terry the Kid leading so far Age to victory in 2 straight games. Games 1 and 2 of this match. We are in game 3 currently. Ape, Kabuki, and Aki have been there along the way, making that happen for Age. Vantobia has been struggling somewhat as captain for Deer, Sasper, Jahral, Sight, and Switch are also here, and you know, it seems to me like they've had every opportunity to have these games work for them, but for whatever reason, due to logistics or whatever, it hasn't panned out the way they've wanted it to. Whether that's due to strategic oversight or what, whether it's due to whatever, that's just it just hasn't worked in their favor so far. Age is kind of breathing a sigh of relief, as they're looking pretty good at this point in time. They only need to win 1 more game out of the next 3 in order to take the match and move on in the bottom bracket to their next match, and escape elimination that way. And who knows, one of these teams could very well take the cup this year, but it's still kind of a long way from that happening, and the fact that they're in the bottom bracket already, not a good indicator that they're going to be able to do so, as the bottom bracket is historically designed to beleaguer those teams, and the teams that lose early on, and reward those teams that perform very well, so that they're kind of fresh coming into whatever match that they have. So that's kind of the case here. This is a bottom bracket match, and kind of an unusual map. It's cracks in the cloud spine, but the mesh is a snowy type of mesh, and you would think there'd be snow collected on the ramparts, but the Zamboni came by and cleaned them off. And it's game on. Sasper is taking the Tro for Deer. Jahral taking the Spiders. And once again, it's flag rally. So tagging all the flags. Whoever tags the most flags first will win.
Flag captured.
Ape taking the Tro for Age. Terry the Kid taking the Spiders.
Flag captured.
It's a fairly large map,
Flag
map,
captured.
and pretty interesting layout as well, with these crevasses and these
Flag captured.
I don't know what you call
Flag captured.
these overhangs for the Solus to climb up and rain down javelins from above. It looks as if Age is going to defend flag 3, and already we have some action with Jahral's Spider. One of them gets taken out, and one of them trying to outrun that fireball, but not able to do so. It is going to be taken out as well, and Sasper is going to commit here, but this Tro is stuck. Uh-oh, he's going to try to heal. He's going to need more heals than that. You need to heal with 2 or 3 herons simultaneously. Oh my gosh. That's kind of interesting that he's such low health. He is going to be healed though, so off to a good start for Deer. Tro are only able to get healed halfway, so pretty good work there. Sasper keeping his Tro alive and taking out Age's one of Ape's tro there. So already Age at a disadvantage, 98 to 82%. Those tro are going to be instrumental in taking flags. Looks as if these two back flags relatively undefended. I'm not sure if Age is going to fight for them or not. And in fact, I would probably peel off these Heron guards and bring them to flag number 3, because that is the one flag where a heal trap might work. A heal trap, basically you heal the tro so that they're frozen in place, you get the surround, and then you're able to pummel them to death, hopefully, if you have enough units for that. But Maul's ideally suited for that kind of play here. And here they are.
Flag captured.
It's 98 to 76%. Deer is in fine shape.
Victory imminent.
Already getting the victory imminent. So Age with an uphill battle. They're going to send out Terry the Kid though to try to get the easy tags. Flag 7 though, they're not going to be able to get with just spiders. And that is the one flag. That and flag 6. I don't know if that many spiders can take on flag 6 though. These Solus though are going to join in the deer effort here. These Solus, Kabuki Solus, are going to be hunted. Terry the Kid killing his teammate Kabuki though with that shot there. Unfortunate though. That did not work out for Kabuki at all. He was not he did not anticipate that happening. 96 to 72%. Ape is going to go for it and try to take out some of these units. Actually, he is retreating, but Jahral, forcing the friendly fire there. Aki's Warlock auto fires and takes out the other Age Warlock. These fetch unable to shoot uphill like this. And that spider is going to try to snipe that Warlock. Every little bit counts. And that other Warlock going down to switch here, trying to flank, backed up by Sasper's Tro. And he's going to attempt to take out these other two Solus, and he is going to succeed. And what they want is to get their Solus perched up on the high ground. Switch in a great position to make that happen. He's going to attempt to snipe this Warlock here, Aki's Warlock, who is really not in a great position. He probably wants to heal it, but yeah, he's not going to be able to shoot over that ridge though.
Flag captured.
Although he does survive, but with barely any health left at all. And one fetch going down to all of these Solus. Oh, and that Warlock's shot gets interrupted. That fireball not even going to make it halfway. And Switch and Terry the Kid are going to square off. Terry the Kid's going to try to snipe Switch's Warlock in the same vein that much in the same way that Switch has been sniping Age. But those Stygian Knights are probably what you want to move in first with, as they don't take very much damage from fetch. But this Warlock here, Aki's Warlock, is the main obstacle for deer at this point. 87 though. 87% to 54%. They do have 33% advantage at this point. And here we go. Jahral moving in with that spider. He's going to get one hit off and then kicked to the dome. He is going to be taken out. He has 0% at this point. Actually, he was just given 9% of the units. So what units does he have at this point? He was given the Solus. So we'll see if he's able to utilize them. Now, if Deer loses this game, they are eliminated, although the rest of the games will be played. 5 minutes remain in this match, and Jahral is going to... he's going to chase down these Solus here. He is able to get that one. I think he should probably forget about this one, though. Terry the Kid, just wait for him to engage with you. Uh-oh. Terry the Kid, though, this could be a game-changing move. He's bringing back those spiders. And Age is definitely not out of the game. Yes, Jahral doing the exact worst thing that he could possibly do and move away from the rest of his team. He is going to lose every single one of those Solus, giving the advantage to Age in terms of high ground ranged units. So lucky for Switch, he doesn't lose his Warlock, because that is kind of the trump card for Deer at this point. It is down to 20% as Sight taking some damage there to this Warlock here, Aki's Warlock. 4 kills for him. While Stygian Knights, while they're resistant to lightning damage from Fetch, they are very vulnerable to explosive damage from the Warlocks. So that is going to be probably the main obstacle for Deer in rushing this flag. They're not sure exactly how to go about doing it. Nice block there for Aki. Aki in a good position to turn this game around, actually. I feel like losing that Solus was probably the worst thing that could happen to Deer, as if they had that Solus advantage, they could just, you know, whittle down the forces of whittle down those Age's forces, especially Aki's Warlock. If they could take that Warlock out, they can just rush the flag. Oh, and some friendly fire there, hitting Sasper basically walking in front of Switch's Warlock. And here we go, Sasper taking out that Fetch there. Didn't stand a chance. He's going to kick that Spider as well. So Aki may retreat at this point. Deer, basically all they need to do is play defensively and they've won the game. So it actually is up to Age to tag the remaining flags. And nice shot there for Switch, although where did his Herons go? His Herons abandoned him. And he is going to lose that Warlock. It is victory imminent. 60 to 43%. So basically, all Deer needs to do is sit tight on their last remaining flag, which is this one, I think, flag 7, which I don't really see them losing it, although they very well could. You never know. And all they need to do is sit tight, and they won the same way that Age won game 2. And Jahral recognizes that if they hold, they've won.
1 minute remaining.
So here we go. That Tro is taking some damage. He's not going to be able to do very much against this many Mauls. And if that Warlock isn't even necessary, but if that Warlock gets even one shot off on these Herons, it's game over for Age. And that Tro is pretty much it's very close to being stoned. It just needs a few more hits from these Mauls. Although spreading these Mauls out is probably not the best thing to do. That Warlock does get sniped, but that Tro is going to turn to stone in just a few hits there. And actually, Age doing a fairly good job microing. Although, and getting that heal off at the last second on that Tro. However, Sasper is going to come to the rescue and prevent that flag from being taken.
Game over.
So it is game over, and that flag is going to be defended successfully. Deer is going to take game number 3, it looks like. And look at the damage, 477 to 500 damage. But yeah, 50 kills to 30 kills. Very interesting. I feel like Deer easily could have taken the game, but because they were not able to utilize their lead, you know, in a way that would have gotten them that flag easily. Aki did a great job defending also, defending this flag from being taken. He managed to get quite a number of kills on this Warlock here. So so I think that was the deciding factor that made Deer unable to win the game by tagging all the flags. Instead, they had to play the defense game, and lucky for them, Sasper had the foresight to come back and defend flag 7 from being taken. It was in danger, in fact, of being taken, but his Tro here that was basically what prevented it from falling to Age. So yeah, Ape doing really well, it seems. 240 damage, Aki 139 damage, 193 damage going to Sasper. So I think Ape had the Tro also for his team. Switch 179 damage. So, you know, kind of inflated damages there for each team, but it is a dark map, and that's kind of what you expect on a map such as this. So far Age's winning 2 games to 1. Deer able to stave off elimination, but can they come back and win game 4 as well? We'll find out in just a moment.